Hello everybody, I'm just been asked to bring a devotion as part of a lockdown, but not lockdown series. And the title of my devotion has got sort of a old, delightful old English phrase, girding up the loins of your mind in it. And it's taken up from 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 13. Now I'll read the whole verse. It says, "Therefore, gird up the loins of your mind, be sober and rest your hope fully upon the grace that is to be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ." So going back to that phrase I talked about, girding up the loins, or girding up your loins, I can imagine sort of someone, a gentleman in biblical times with a long tunic, who was, probably about to engage in some physical activity or, some hard work, and to prevent sort of his long tunic getting in the way, he would sort of like hike up the tunic and sort of tie it around his legs and his waist, so there were no distractions or no trip hazards or nothing in the way. And that's just the idea between girding up your loins. Applying it to girding up the loins of your mind, we take the analogy a step further. I'm thinking of things that might get in the way in terms of distractions, in terms of our minds, and when we're trying to sort of, when our focus is getting clouded and our attention is being put on things that are going to distract us from our main goals. And especially at the difficult time we're going in across the world in terms of the global pandemic and all the things that have arisen as a consequence of that. I feel that there's going to be a lot of spiritual, physical and mental consequences of this. And at times we need to be able to reset and engage in some kind of central activity and get our minds all set on our primary focus. So, are we beginning to get anxious? Are we beginning to lose our focus? Our minds begin to stray and sort of align on things that are not healthy for us. This is the time when we can actually begin to sort of gird up the loins of our mind and actually then focus on the things that actually will help us as we go forward. And before we go, I want to look at the second part of that verse, which says, "Rest your hope fully upon the grace that is to be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ." That's so crucial, because as with everything, God wants us to do our bit and He does His bit. And I feel as we get up the loins of our mind, we set our focus, be alert, ready our minds and be sober, and we then rest as our focus on our faith and the hope that is to come in Jesus Christ. We can see God doing powerful and miraculous things in our lives and our hearts. God bless you.